Welcome to Path Building Journeys, brought to you by Ruddely. Ruddely is a one-of-a-kind platform that helps you figure out your ideal career path, leveraging the best of AI, psychometrics, behavioral science, and a network of super helpful mentors across different industries who are here to help you find your ideal path. Now, let's listen in.
So I'd like us to start off with something you just now mentioned, talking about cultures. And I'd love to understand from you, how did you find it as a struggle to kind of adjust to a different cultural environment at the onset?
I think from my experience in dealing with or going through contemporary psychotherapy, you have to go through psychotherapy yourself. So part of the course is to be theraped, as we call it. And that means you have to get to know yourself at a kind of grassroots level. You strip everything away and you get to your core, which means you have to leave your ego behind. So when I arrived at India, I'd already spent several years in a kind of judgment-free environment where you understand what's important for you, and hopefully you can get to encourage people to see what's important for them as well through coaching. So the first thing I did when I came to India was establish almost the same thing I had in the UK, which is a really good friend network. So putting my roots down, creating this platform, but then it gave me some stability and allowed me some, I guess, opportunities to have a good work-life balance, which is quite critical for myself. One of the lessons I kind of learned when I left Marks and Spencer to move into the other organization was making sure that I wasn't going to just throw myself 100% into work and not have some of those other things covered. So I wasn't culture shocked, as some people say they are when they come to India. I guess my introduction here, I landed, I think, on a Friday evening. I had a 5 a.m. car pick me up the next morning, and we drove for about 5 days around Maharashtra and Gujarat, ending up in Pune. And that gave me really good exposure to kind of rural parts of India, and meeting with some farmer producer organizations and factory owners, etc. So what I tried to do is kind of absorb as much of the culture as I could. So I felt, even in the language I was using, I would assume that this is my home. So I was moving away from the UK. And even though I thought this would be a 6-month career break, I kind of, in the back of my mind, I think after about 4 months being here, I figured, I think I could live here. But I think when I was sitting on the plane leaving the UK, that was always in my mind, that this could actually be, a single journey rather than a return. And as it happened, as I've been here 7 years now, so I don't go back to the UK very often.
If you enjoyed this and want to keep getting career tips and advice from Ruddely mentors, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated whenever we put out new content. What's more, you can opt to take up a one-on-one Ruddely mentorship session with any mentor of your choosing. So, if career advice is what you're looking for, Ruddely.com is where you need to go.